is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this short morning practice where we'll be using 2 blocks and a strap. So if you don't have a strap like this with loops, feel free to get any kind of rope or scarf you have that you can use for the stretches. So we're going to start with our hands on our blocks, sitting in this easy seated pose. So having your shoulders really relaxed, elbows bent. Let's take a few moments to breathe and arrive here at our practice. Now let's take a long, slow, deep breath in and a gentle sigh out. Now, keeping our spine nice and straight, we're going to flex our head forward, bringing our chin towards our chest, and very slowly and gently squeezing our shoulder blades, breathing into the back of our neck, relaxing our face and our jaw. And release. Let's take our right hand on our left knee and bring our left block a little bit behind us. We're going to inhale and really lengthen up and exhale, twist to the left. So you're twisting your entire spine, including your head. So you may be gently pushing on the block, gently pulling on your knee. And at the end of each exhale, maybe you can twist a little more. And very slowly release. Let's bring the right block back a little bit. Left hand on our right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Bringing our awareness back to our breath. And very slowly release. Let's find our strap. With the length of my strap, I'm going to fold it in half because we want our hands to be about where our knees are. We're going to inhale our arms up, tucking our chin. Maybe you have a slight bend in your elbows. Breathing. And then very slowly let the strap fall to our shoulder blades with our elbows at our side. And with this light grip in the strap, we're going to do some shoulder rolls backwards. So one shoulder at a time. We're rounding them back. Feeling this movement in our body and our spine. Your body can kind of move side to side. Just whatever feels good. Now pause and center. And then we'll go the other way. So now our shoulders are coming forward. And pause and center. Let's slowly rotate to the left. Breathing. And release. Let's rotate to the right. Pausing and breathing. And release. Let's do a few cat-cows with the strap. So we're going to bring the strap up and over and down as we round our back. And then as we inhale, we lift the strap up, looking up. Exhale, rounding down, keeping that very light grip on the strap as we go through these movements. One more. This time as we round down, let's pause and breathe. Maybe grab your knees and really round back. And slowly release. We're going to place the strap to the side. and turn to the left to come on all fours. And let's bring the blocks to the higher level. So our hands are on the blocks. Our hands are a little bit in front of our shoulders. And we'll do a few more cat-cows from this position. So as we inhale, we're going to arch our back looking up. As we exhale, we're going to round our back, tucking our chin. Now, as you inhale and arch your back, you can also bend your elbows. So doing whatever movement feels nice and fluid in your spine. Remember, with yoga, it's not how it looks, it's how it feels in your body, which is why I often shut my eyes, because I'm bringing my awareness inward to how everything feels. Now we'll pause and center. Let's inhale our left knee up, looking up. And exhale, slowly place that foot in between the blocks. We're going to come into a runner's pose. So let's lift our back knee, tucking our toes, pressing our heel back, reaching our chest forward. And let's get our balance here between our legs and lift one hand at a time off the blocks. Just a few inches off, you don't have to lift very high. Now let's see if you can lift both your hands off the block and pause and breathe. And release. Let's drop that back knee. Top of the foot is on the mat. Maybe you walk your left foot a little forward. We're going to let our pelvis sink and look up and breathe. And release. Let's take our blocks. We're going to turn to the long edge of the mat. We're going to come into a standing wide-legged forward fold. So you can bring your blocks wherever feels right. We're going to bend our elbows as we fold down and breathe. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting our body up. Exhale, forward fold. Twice more, straightening our elbows as we inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, pause and hold and breathe. And release. Let's take our blocks to the right now. We're going to take our time coming back into that tabletop position. Maybe move your hips a little bit. And then we'll inhale our right leg up, looking up. Exhale, slowly bringing it in between the blocks so we can come up into our runner's pose. Pausing, pressing our heel back. Squeezing our glute. I say glute because I feel the left side's the one that's squeezing. And then let's lift one hand at a time off the blocks. Now maybe try lifting both hands. And release. Let's drop that back knee. Sinking down into this pose, feeling this nice stretch. And release. Let's slowly, once again, go into our wide-legged forward fold. So facing this long edge of the mat. Maybe this time you turn your heels out and your toes in. You can even walk your blocks a little forward. And slowly fold down, almost like a puppy dog pose combo with a wide-legged forward fold. And release. Let's walk our blocks back. Bring our left block in between our feet. Keeping our hand on the block, we're going to reach our right arm up and breathe. And switch sides. And release. Let's place our hands on either block and heel toe our feet slowly so they're right under our hips. We're going to leave the blocks where they are and gently roll all the way up. And hands to heart center. Let's pause here. Now feel your weight equally distributed all around your feet. We're going to inhale our arms up, letting our right hand clasp our left wrist. Let's bend slowly to the right as we press our hips left. Weight is in our heels. Feel like we're stretching out of our waist. Breathing. And release. Let's clasp our right wrist with our left hand. Inhale up. Exhale, bend left, hips going right. And release. Let's have our palms facing each other as we reach up and gently bend backwards, letting your head fall back, squeezing your glutes. And hands to heart center. So we're going to get our weight in our right leg and take our left toes on the block. So we're pausing here, feeling our balance, looking at one point in front of us. If you'd like, you can play around with lifting your toes off the blocks. You can even bring your knee up, pausing here and balancing. And then last option is to slowly bring your left leg back, grabbing your foot with your left hand and giving your quad a little stretch. You can use one or both hands on your foot. And if you fall out, it's okay. We're just practicing. And slowly release. Let's bend one knee at a time. Bring our hands to heart center. Get our weight in our left leg, placing our right toes on the block, feeling the muscles in our left leg working. Once again, option to just kind of gently lift your toes off the block, or you can bring your knee a little higher, pausing here. And last option is to bring that right leg behind you, finding your foot with your right hand. And you also have the option to bring your left hand back. So we're pulling our foot towards our bottom, getting this quad stretch while we work our balance. And very gently release. Let's bend one knee at a time. We're going to come all the way down on the mats and do a heart opening pose. So one block is behind our head. One is behind our shoulder blades. You can play around with the height of the blocks. If you come down and it feels like too much, if you're trying the high height, move it to the lower height. You don't want any pain here. Now with this pose, you can keep your knees up. You can straighten your legs with your toes falling out, or you could bring the bottoms of your feet together, letting your knees fall out in reclined butterfly. Now let's bend our elbows with our palms facing up and just kind of slowly walk your arms out until you feel that stretch in your pec muscles. So our pec muscles attach at our sternum and they come all the way to our humerus or our big arm bone. So moving your arms a little bit out, help get that full stretch to this muscle. So let's soften down. Now we're going to take a few deep breaths from this position. So inhale deeply through your nose. Gentle sigh out. Feel your chest expanding as you inhale. As you exhale, release anything you're ready to let go of. Deep inhale in. Soft release. One more time. Now let your breath return to normal. I am thankful for my healthy and resilient body. I open my heart to new adventures and whatever the day may bring. Now let's very slowly take our time coming up. We're going to make our way back to our easy seated pose with the blocks by our side. As we started with our hands on the blocks, let's relax our shoulders and our elbows, sitting up nice and straight, shutting our eyes, and setting our intention for our day. You can keep it simple and just make it one word, maybe how you want to feel. Now let's take a deep breath in through our nose and a gentle sigh out. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in all of you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling great. I hope to practice with you again soon, and have a beautiful day.